You know, what happens is when you've got very strong winds coming into a tropical system, they remove the thunderstorms from the low-level circulation. And when that happens, you get a weakening system. Well, now those winds are beginning to relax and the thunderstorms are building back over that low-level center, and we're seeing increasing organization. So it's now a 50-mile-per-hour storm. It would not be at all surprising to see another increase in intensity with the next advisory. We're seeing more structure here. Notice the clouds kind of wrapping into that center, the higher clouds there. We're seeing a little bit of spiraling going on in that cloud pattern. So it certainly is getting more organized with lighter winds aloft, but it's moving west and it will continue to move away from the coast. So it's not going to be a threat to land. Maybe some of that moisture ultimately will peel off and head up into the U.S., but notice it may become a hurricane as we go into the weekend. Another thing we've noticed in the last 24 hours is a big blow up of thunderstorms near the Yucatan in the southern part of the Gulf of Mexico. But look at the cloud pattern here. It's just streaming off to the north and to the east. So very strong winds aloft, not allowing that to develop. Had there been light winds, we might be talking about a very different situation in the Gulf of Mexico. Here on the other side of the world, the Western Pacific, here is Tropical Storm Francisco, which produced a tremendous amount of rain in southern Japan near Susaki. 17 inches of rain between that system and a front that has come in, so it's been very wet indeed. The storm is now weakening dramatically and will head off to the east-northeast. While in the wake of that, or to the east-southeast of that, there is a typhoon. It is Lakima. It has weakened now to the equivalent of a Category 3 storm, and fortunately this one is going to stay offshore. It will be well offshore as it moves off to the north and into the northern part of the Pacific. Ultimately, we may see an increase in rain in parts of Alaska as those two storms work off into the North Pacific.